Okay, so the camera wasn't recording, but right here I'm putting on the Urban Decay One and Done sunscreen that I love to wear during the summer months. And I already primed and sprayed my Mario Badescu spray beforehand, and like I said, the camera wasn't recording. Here I'm just applying the Makeup Forever foundation stick and blending it in with a damp beauty blender all over my face. And then right here, I'm just going in with the same beauty blender and dipping it into the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation. I use this just to give me a little bit more coverage and dewiness, and also it's a slight tad bit darker than the Makeup Forever, so I use this to kind of match the rest of my body. And now going in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, I'm just going to conceal and highlight the parts of my face that I normally would, and then going in with a damp beauty blender to blend it out and make sure that everything is even and blended, and yeah. Now to pretty much set everything in place, I'm going in with my new favorite powder by MAC. I think this is the sculpting powder. Yeah, I think it's a medium dark, I believe. And I love this because it is so light and it's not heavy at all. And now I'm going in with the RCMA No Color powder and the Nye Banana powder, mixing the two together and applying this right underneath the under eye area with that same beauty blender. It is a little damp, and I'm going to be placing this pretty much where we concealed. Now going into the Makeup Forever Flash palette, I'm taking this teal color and using this pretty much as a base for the eyeshadow, so it has something to stick to and so that it is a little bit more pigmented. Now going in with the ColourPop Super Shock shadow. I forgot the name, but I'll list everything down below. I initially used a synthetic brush to apply this on top, but I felt like it wasn't giving off as much color payoff. So then, as you can see now, I'm just going in with my finger in the eyeshadow and just packing it right on top of that Makeup Forever base color. Now going in with a blending brush and taking these 3 Makeup Geek eyeshadows, I'm going to start pretty much blending that teal color out so that it kind of blends in a gradient effect instead of just a hard line. And here I'm just taking my time and blending. It's going to take a while because there was a cream base applied before the eyeshadow, so it's going to take a little bit more time to blend it out than it would with just a shadow. There on my lid, I lost a little bit of that color, so I'm just placing a little bit more of that shadow right on top. And here I'm just taking a little bit of concealer, and I like to use this technique to pretty much carve out my brows, and it helps to highlight the brow area as well. And then here I'm just pretty much setting that concealer with a vanilla skin tone eyeshadow. Now going in with the brows, I've done this plenty of times. I'm just going in with the Anastasia Dip Brow and the pencil, and I'm pretty much shaping out my brows and filling them in. Okay, so now going in with a Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and a stippling brush. I'm applying it like this so it gives more of a soft look and not such a hard bronzy look. I want it to look like almost airbrushed. And I'm going to be placing this on my cheek area, temples, neck, just so it gives a really warm bronzy look. And now taking these two blushes by MAC. Again, I'll list the names below. I'm just applying a little bit to the cheeks to give a flush of color. Now to make the eyes appear bigger and to open them up, I'm taking this Nude Kajal eyeliner by Rimmel. I love this pencil. It's very creamy and pigmented. It's one of the best drugstores out there that I've used so far, and it's just going to really open up the eye and not close it off. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes. Now pretty much dragging that same base color onto the bottom lash line. This is the Makeup Forever cream base, and then I'm going to be placing the ColourPop shadow right on top. I'm doing the exact same thing as we did on the top lid, just to give the bottom lash some color, and I think it looks nice. It'll draw more attention to the eye. And here, just taking one of my favorite drugstore liquid liners by NYC, I'm just going to create a wing liner. I have a more in-depth tutorial on this. I will be linking it down below in the description box, and I go into details and explain the whole thing. So if you want to check that out, I will link it down below. But here I'm just creating that wing, and of course I will be doing it on both sides. Now just taking the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara, one of my favorites, I'm going to be applying a light coat to the top and I believe the bottom lashes, and it's just going to help mask my real lashes from the fake ones once I apply them on. Here I'm just dusting away any extra powder that was left on the face and blending everything together, and then just taking that beauty blender and a little bit of the extra powder that I had left over, I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones just to make them pop a little bit more. Taking this fan brush, whoops, almost dropped my shit, and the MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. I'm just going to be placing this on the highest points of my cheeks, nose, you know, the usual where I normally highlight, and my hair will not stop falling in my face. Now taking the MAC Global Glow Mineralized Skin Finish, I'm going to be placing that right on top of the Soft and Gentle to give more of a bronzy, glowy effect. And then just give added glow, I'm taking the Becca Jaclyn Hill Pearl highlighter and again placing that right on top where we pretty much placed the other two, and I'm throwing this right in the inner corner of my eyes as well, and then spraying a little bit of the MAC Fix Plus spray on a beauty blender and just pretty much going right over those areas so that it doesn't look too powdery. Now going in with this lip liner, I believe this is Strip Down, not positive, but again I'll list everything down below. I'm going to line my lips and then going in with this MAC Nude lipstick. I'm going to be applying this obviously to my lips, and then for a glossier feel to the lips, I'm going to be taking the NYX Butter Gloss, forgot the name, I think this is Fortune Cookie, and applying that right on top of the lipstick. And I never really explained the hair, but pretty much what I did was I curled it and then curled it right back up and pinned it with a bobby pin, let it set throughout the whole makeup application, and now I'm just pretty much taking all the pins out and running my fingers through it and giving it a little bit of volume, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. color to the lips. Like seriously, it's one of my favorites.